Hi, I'm Shannon Churko, and I'm connecting the data in my STEAM special population. The demographics of my special population, the one I chose to study in this project, were the female students in my classroom who were Black. Of the 33 students who took the survey, 7 fit this special population demographic. Many students were absent, though, and didn't take any of the surveys. In the data sets, the biggest commonalities in the questions came with the questions in the computer STAR survey. Computers can help people, the overall mean of 4.54. But within the special population, the most stark data set revealed that no one in my special population had a STEAM role model who looked like them. Here's some district and site information. And this comes from the U.S. Department of Education Office of Civil Rights. My needs assessment. And I mentioned before that I'm starting a STEAM lab and eventually want to jettison that into a STEAM academy. So we've done some STEAM needs assessments overall for the school, part of a correlate. And we've looked at some other things, but overall, my needs assessment for this project is in line with the STEAM and STEM needs assessment that we've done for the school. And this particular needs assessment reveals that we have a culture of computer competency, literacy, and curiosity at Pine Forest High School. The students appear confident that the district and their school are committed to rigorous and relevant, engaging learning experiences. Based on the findings of the STAR Computer Interest Survey and the Engineering Interest Survey, I think the following steps should be taken. Should incorporate STEAM learning strategies and projects that are more rigorous, relevant, and aligned to NGSS. Target programming to the special populations who are underrepresented in our marquee academies. So we have an Academy of Applied Information Technology and an Academy for Emergency Medical Science. And 2 of our feeder schools we have 2 feeder schools, and one of those feeder schools could really benefit from having some targeted programming in the STEAM and STEM related fields. Increase relevance in student learning through authentic resources from STEAM careers and learning connections between tasks and real-world scenarios. Increase professional learning to support the inclusion of engineering design practices, formative assessment processes, content integration, and project-based learning methods. Leveraging peer observation, collaboration, and team planning to discuss and share innovative STEM teaching practices, teaching strategies, projects, and authentic assessments. Planned interventions. Strategic partnerships with former students in the fields of computer science and engineering who are willing to talk about pathways into the field with my students. Webinars and TED Talks and multimedia encounters with experts in their field who also look like my special population. Field trips. We've done virtual ones already. And then the follow-up question, what might improve STEAM motivation and achievement for this population of students, and why should these interventions help? I think this boils down to seeing is believing, representation is important. My students need to know there's already a place at the table for them, but I don't want to be dishonest. I want people who have been there to tell them what they have accomplished and why it was worth it. These interventions should help because they are aligned to the data. Even though my sample size was small, the responses were aligned. I think we should utilize methods and processes that are inventive, encouraging, interesting, and beneficial, and applicable to students' real life. And choices should be offered in a manner and context that meet students' needs and that are offered in a non-controlling, accepting atmosphere. Motivation is optimized when students are exposed to a large number of motivational experiences and variables on a regular basis. Palmer in 2007 did a bunch of research on guided inquiry, and various choices are needed to be based on students' needs, interests, goals, and abilities, and cultural backgrounds. But you don't need to give them too many choices or complex that are not aligned to their student values. Evaluation methods, surveys, interviews, pre and post assessment, debriefs, and share outs. And then my slide, my reference slide. Thank you.